Oh shit. Predator Badlands is gonna suck balls. Gay.
Mailman podcast coming to you. Man coming to you. Talking about Minnesota. If you don't like it, you can go to hell. Mailman podcast coming to you. Man coming to you.
All right, welcome to the Mailman podcast. That's M-A-L-E, man, for men after legitimate estrogen-free masculine approaches to the nowadays. I'm your host, Dick Colin, and today we're going to be talking about my recent trip to Japan. I've got some pictures and some stories, and they're not that interesting, but we're going to talk about them regardless. And let's get to it. I gotta adjust this sound though. I've got the echo going. It's not good. There we go. Sweet. All right. So, I just got back from Japan a couple days ago, and probably about 2 weeks-ish that I spent there, mostly for business, but I did get a chance to do some of my own stuff, and I had a great time. Japan's always awesome. I think it's a very unique place to be, and there's a whole lot of things to do. And surprising, I didn't eat a whole lot of sushi. That was like the first thing I did, was eat some sushi, but I actually ended up eating a lot more ramen and stuff like that. So I gotta make sure this thing is getting on there. There we go. But yeah, let's get into it. So had to go initially go to Tokyo and do some meetings and stuff, and then went over to Kansai and ran around there for a little bit. Same thing for work, and then back up to Tokyo, and then went around the Tokyo area, and then I went down to my home stomping ground, back in the Chubu area. So a lot of these pictures are going to be from there, but let's get into it. So, yeah, yapping. Ohayo gozaimasu. Okay. So, let's talk about sushi. So, this is a Sushi Row, first place I went to get something to eat, and maybe not the first place. The first place that I remember going to was Sushi Row. So basically, it's a conveyor belt sushi. I think there's a couple of these throughout the United States or something like it, maybe. But basically, it's got a little conveyor belt that launches your sushi towards you, and you pick it up when it dings, ding dongs, and you get pretty good quality sushi for 100 yen. Slightly more depending on what you're getting. So I got these little special dishes, the 3 types of tuna, and it was I think 150 yen. So what is that right now? What is the exchange rate? Hang on, let's get this into real money. What is this? Oh, don't go away now. What you doing? There we go. Let's catch up to here. Sorry, my thing's not catching up with me. I've got a secondary screen for that's still online here, but let's check out this exchange rate. So yen to US dollar. Holla. Let's see, 150 yen. That's like 98 cents. Goddamn. Woo. Holla at your boy. Woo! Got my Ric Flair WWF action figure up on the wall there. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna take a picture of this motherfucker. That way, y'all know what the dealio is. Ric Flair. This is it's at a place called Ollie's. I don't know if you know that place, but it's like one of those discount stores. So if you got like a Buds or something like that, it's like that. Shit. I know this isn't Japan related, but fuck it. And I found out so on the iPhone, when you're trying to airdrop your photos, it saves it in that stupid HEC whatever mode or whatever. There's a thing that says options, and you can click most compatible before you airdrop it. So just a tip. All right. Yeah, but anyway, Ric Flair. Actually, so since I got this picture, I don't want to have to pull it up again. But yeah, so the sushi roll. This is 3 types of tuna. I think that's the bonito over there, and the salmon with cheese and basil paste or something like that. I don't know why I got that one. I don't ever like it, but I got it anyway. But yeah, so you get all the wasabi you want. They're tiny little packets, so it's kind of a pain in the ass because I use a lot of it. So I ended up using like I don't know, like 20 packets of these. But they usually have like different kinds of soy sauces you can choose. So basically, I just move the sushi over to one plate and then put the soy sauce in one of them, and then mix it all up. You also got I don't know how this would ever work in the States, but there's a boiling fucking hot water like faucet at all the tables for your so you can get your matcha. So you got this little container of matcha. It looks like the wasabi one that's right there. Just a Japanese lesson here. So that's wasabi right there, top left, that little square box. So you got 3 little characters. That's wasabi. There you go, wasabi. But yeah, so they get the. There's one of those for like ginger. It's a little sketchy. I don't know about. I still use it, but I always feel weird about it. It's a weird looking slivers of ginger, and it's communal. So I don't know how I feel about that. But the what the hell was I talking about? The other container or something else. Oh yeah, the matcha. So there's like a little circular version of that square thing with the matcha in it. So you can put as much as you want in there, but there's this boiling hot faucet that it's like, it's not like turn on, turn off. It's like you push your glass into it. You've got, the cups aren't going to break, but so it's not glass. It's like some kind of plastic, but anyway, you got to push it pretty fucking hard. And I'm always scared of like pushing too hard in one direction, like too much off to the side, and then like slipping and like burning my hand off. Like I just watched The Fly, the 1986 one, where he's like vomiting on the guy's hand and his leg to like melts his hand and leg off. So it's like, I'm afraid of that happening. But be careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your Japan life, because things are different there, man. They do have English on these menus, so don't worry about that. You can go in there and just be perfectly fine. You don't have to talk to anybody. You are gonna have to figure out how to pay when you get out, but usually that's fine. But anyway, sushi roll, awesome, great deal. So actually, that was 150 yen pieces. So if we did 100 yen, how much is that? Any mathematicians out there? 65 cents. There you go. Boom. I was living like a fucking king, let me tell you. Woo! Speaking of, yep, I gotta pull him up as soon as I find my mouse here. Where is he? He's on here somewhere. There he is. The man. Doesn't look. Oh my god, am I gonna do this every single time? If anybody out there knows how to fix this, please let me know. But there he is. Boom. Ric Flair. Woo! He includes his entrance robe too and a microphone. So yeah, this was like at Ollie's. Awesome fucking place, man. I will say there was Ric Flair and a couple other WWF people, and then everything else was entirely fucking Marvel and Star Wars action figures, like the new ones. None of the old stuff. There's anything that's like within the last 10 years or something. All those action figures. That's where they ended up. Was I mean, it's like 2 or 3 aisles of just Marvel and fucking Star Wars action figures. I got another one. Actually, hang on. I gotta take a picture of this one too because it's fucking hilarious. So give me a second. It's above my head. It is mounted on the wall here. Since we're on the topic of ridiculousness. Oh man, I'm super excited to show this other one. I know I'm getting off topic. Whatever. I've got so many pictures to go through. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Let's see here. More compatible. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. So I had to buy this thing, this Ric Flair action figure, because it was like $3, I think is what it was. Now let's do the math here. For that one Ric Flair action figure, that could have been 4 plates of sushi at Sushi Row. So, just FYI, you can buy a Ric Flair action figure, or you can buy 4 plates of sushi at Sushi Row. You just got to get your $1,000 plane ticket to get to Japan. But I didn't have to pay for that because it was work related, so that was awesome. Here we go. Finally, woo! There she is. Bing bang. All right, there we go. Oh my god, I can't wait to show you this. When apply alpha in linear space. What the fuck does that mean? Hang on. What does that mean? Now let's try it. Maybe that means I'm not gonna have to keep adjusting the size, because that's gonna fucking blow. There we go. There. So it's from the Mandalorian. And let's just focus in on the top part here. Now, so there was him, and I think there was only one other white character. All the other ones were black in the Black Series Star Wars collection. So now this could be because I was at a discount store, and these are the only ones that didn't get bought. But so there's this and that Reva character, and there's a couple other ones, but there was like only one white character in the Black Series. Man, I love life. There's so many fun things with life. But anyway, so those are things I got at Holly's. This is about the same price, I think. Kind of had to with the Black Man and the Black Series Star Wars black box. Very progressive of them to be very woke of them to make this collectible item here. But back to Japan. So let's take a look. So one of the things when you go to Japan, let's see if I can remember this fucking website. So you can actually get your like Wi-Fi or cell phone like SIM card or something like that. So depending on your company, so I use Mint Mobile because it's cheap. Ryan Reynolds, shout out, sponsor me. Mint Mobile. But real easy to switch over to international on Mint Mobile. It's all digital eSIMs, so you can use something like that. But there's also I just got a portable Wi-Fi box, and it was not that expensive. I can't fucking remember how much it was, but totally worth it. So I had my iPad and everything able to hook up to this thing, but you can pick it up out of the airport. So if you're going abroad, I don't know about other countries, but because back in the day we didn't really, I think cell phones were getting invented when I was abroad in other countries. But in Japan you can get your either phone or Wi-Fi. I would just get the Wi-Fi if unless you only have a phone. I think it's like really it's the data that you want. You don't need anything else. You don't need a phone while you're there. So you basically just pick it up at the airport, drop it off at the airport. When you're done, they give you everything you need. Super easy. But I want to say it's Japan Wireless was like a ninja counter. That's what it was called. I think it's Japan Wireless. So it's like Japan-wireless.com. Yeah, this looks like it. Yep, that looks like it. But anyway, yeah. So you just need to pick it up at whatever airport you're going to go to. Everything's in English on the website. And yeah, super easy, so you can get around with it. Now, I will say there is it's not a cap, but you get clocked down. So the days that I was sending a lot of pictures to people, basically just wait till you get to your hotel room and use their Wi-Fi to do all your picture sending and stuff, because it is gonna get so slow if you do that early on while you're traveling around, and you need that shit to get around the city in some cases. So you're gonna need to be able to use your Google Maps, except for Osaka. Yeah, down in Kansai, for whatever reason, the way that city is, it's like impossible. Like your internet does not work at all. It's like it kind of has an idea of where you are, but it's always off. So you'll go in the completely wrong direction. You'll be in a different building. So I had to go off of memory. So we're trying to find this place that we needed to go to from last year, and I was just using my memory on how to get there. Thankfully, I found it, but I had to go up to the like third floor, fourth floor, something like that. Anyway, I had to go to the whatever was the highest floor in the station that I could go to like get a lay of the land, like look at it and like, oh, there it is. There's the hole in the ground that we got to go to. Like legitimately, you got to go underground. But yeah, so it's a super easy, super cool to be able to do that. Now, we talked about Sushiro. Let's talk about what the fuck is that? Is that Sushiro again? Got two Sushiros? Damn it. Okay, so another thing in Japan, they've got all these like trains, or like the bee's knees, like Aunt Jemima. So there's all these like different kinds of designs on trains. This is the Thomas the Train train. So I had all these characters. I thought there was only like Thomas and like the one other dude. So there's a whole bunch of characters here. There's also some like Japanese ones, like Koji or something like that. So they've got their own like Thomas the Train characters and all that stuff. So I don't really remember watching this show, but I remember it being on. Like I don't remember anything about it. So I must have been like super young. But I gotta see other picture of this one. This one. Is this the one with the... I think this is the one. Yeah, so there's Kenji, Bruno. I guess he's Brazilian. So they got a lot of Brazilians there. We'll get into that later. And then, who the fuck is that? Whiff. Yeah, he smells pretty bad. But anyway, that's the gang. That's the gang right there. Hopefully I don't accidentally show people's faces on here, but we'll see how that goes. Apologies. But yeah, so that was in Tokyo, maybe? Can't remember if I was in Osaka or Tokyo at the time. Oh no, it definitely would have been Kansai, because of this next picture. So this is like what the markets look like. So they're kind of, they're not really a mall. Like, they have this little covering, but that's not really, that's just for the weather kind of stuff. So, but basically these things are like everywhere. So you can walk for miles in some of them. I know the one in Nagoya is gigantic. So it's like, I don't know, 20 different streets or something like that blend together. If you're in the chat, let me know. Hit me up. By the way, what the hell is this thing? Here, I'm going to send that. Whatever that is. Oop, there you go. I don't know what the hell that is. But, yeah. So, I went down. So this is Kansai. But, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Now we're gonna get into some funnier things later when we get to Tokyo. But in the meantime, if you go to you can go to Daiso, and they have Daiso in America, so you might be able to get some stuff like this. It's just not as I don't know, not as abundant as it is in Japan, but they love their stupid little English phrases that don't make any fucking sense. So, they're a cash country still, so you need change, right? So I need a little bag for change. But you know, I went to the store because I was like, I'm only gonna spend 100 yen on this thing, and I found this little duffel bag, mini duffel bag, about the size of half your palm or something, and it says make life more, creating yourself harmonious relations. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh my god. Love Japan. They just don't give a fuck. It's like, it's English, it's fine. Who gives a shit? But yeah, so this is what I carried around my change in the whole trip. Not anything else to say about that, except for there's a lot of items with these kinds of things. Actually, I got a notebook that says, I don't know. Oh man, where the fuck is it? Do I have an actual one here? I think I don't. Oh yes, I do. Thank God. Okay. So this one. So it's like it says a door to the wonderful life. Hello, pleasant world. Take the communication. Place a houseplant. I spent time with friends. I take a walk. That's what it says on this fucking notebook on the cover. But yeah, so you go to the 100 yen store, and that's where you're gonna find that. But if you're in America and you got a Daiso, depending on your Asian, I don't know how many Asians are in your town, you might have a Daiso, and you'll get something similar there. It just costs you way fucking more money, because I think the most expensive thing there is like 500 yen something, if I remember correctly. Which, let's go back to our whatchamacallit. Damn it. A mouse. Exchange rate. Let's see. So 500 yen is $3.27. There you go. Now, when you go to Daiso in America, that's like you're gonna be spending like $15, something like that. But let's see here. All right, so I got that. Yeah. So I think that was the only time that I ate sushi was the first time, which is crazy. I just got on a ramen kick, man, and Indian food, because they have awesome Indian restaurants there. I went to I didn't take a fucking picture, but I went to an Uzbekistani, is that, how do you say that? Uzbekistani restaurant. That was pretty fucking good, man. But I went with friends, so I was too busy talking. I forgot to take a picture of it. So whatever. But here is. This was pretty fucking good. So this was like a married couple, and that was it. So she was taking the orders, he was in the back cooking. And so it's like you walk in and it's like somebody made their house into a restaurant. There's so many places like that in Japan. But this is a like pork miso ramen dish with the chahan, so the fried rice there, and that's actually a mini chahan, and then your gyoza. So not that kind of gyoza. Get your head out of together. My gyoza is about to burst. Oh. But I love me some gyoza. I think this was before I mixed. I think I just poured the soy sauce in. I was like, shit, I gotta take a picture. But you're supposed to mix this like these other oils in there for gyoza specifically, and then that's just the Coca-Cola, so nothing special. But yeah, so real useful to have that Wi-Fi, so you can use your translate as well if you're not privy. But one thing that if before you go to a place like Japan or anywhere abroad, you go to Google Translate, the app, and download the whatever language you're gonna need, because you can do that. So make sure you do that. The other thing you can do is on Google Maps. It takes fucking forever. You're downloading maps. But you can download the maps of areas too. So that's pretty useful. In the event that if the internet goes down, you're gonna want to use that stuff. So highly recommend it. But yeah, man, I think this is what did it. So this was like one of the next meals that I had. So I had the sushi, and then I went to this ramen joint, and it was so fucking good that all I wanted was ramen after that. So I think I had ramen like four more times after this, maybe five, and then chicken wings. I had that like 3 times. Fucking awesome. Which we'll get into that. Yamchan. I don't know the name of this restaurant, but it's in somewhere in Tokyo. Tokyo's got plenty of ramen, so don't worry about it. Where the fuck? Here we go. And then I bought a couple of work shirts, and I went in with the size that I bought last time, and they fit okay. I'll just leave it at that. Got a little chunky compared to when I first bought them, but they fit okay. They don't look like they're stretching out or anything. So, I'm like, yeah, I showed lady the tag and get a couple of shirts for work, because the ones I have are super old, they're wearing out, so I need to replace them. And then I realized that there's a stretchy version, which is the ones that I bought last time. So it's like the other ones are like super like that's it. They're not getting any bigger. So I had to like go back and get the stretchy versions. So yeah, good luck with trying to figure out how to exchange things. But luckily, when I went back, I wasn't the only one that's ever exchanged things. So they had a section for like returns. So I got them at a discount, which was awesome. But I got my shirts. But yeah, so be careful. They typically have like slim sizes, and then whatever material they use, at least for dress shirts, like they're not necessarily flexible. So it's like they're meant to be able to like take out of the dryer and that's it. Look nice. So like super non-iron kind of things. But they have a stretchy version as well, and that's the one you want. You want the stretchy one, especially if you're American. Yeah, that shit's not gonna cut it. Now another thing that came up to is this sign that apparently Japan has 25 hours in the day, which is probably why they're a lot more productive than we are. So, but I understand what they meant. But, yeah, Japan. They just don't care. Everybody knows it's fine. Let's see what else. I didn't actually go to this place, but I was walking by in the middle of the night. Something that you can do in Japan, and not have to look over your shoulder. Oh yeah, so this is the fancy food that we had. So this was like for the work dinner. So it was like a lot of course meals here. So first we had these little salads. Now I will say, so if you look at this, this is a ginger ale, and you look at this salad plate here. That's the communal salad plate. That little tiny plate to the right of it is the plate you're supposed to use for your food. So you this is for like 3-4 people, I think. That being said, we're getting a lot more food, as you'll see, but it's definitely like when I start eating, I start to get hungry. If I'm not already hungry, and it's like I guess my body's like, oh, it's time for food. Let's get that hunger meter up. But when you have these like little finger foods that keep getting brought out to you every once in a while, it's not fun when you're trying to do this. But this is the way that it is. So you'll go out with a group, and it's cheaper in the long run because usually they'll do like unlimited drinks. So if you're alcoholics, then it's definitely worth it. But you're gonna hate it with the food. So as an American. So anyway, you're supposed to use these little plates, and then so eventually what I ended up doing is as soon as that salad was done, that became my plate because I was getting frustrated with having to like eat one thing at a time. Like I want my plate to have like multiple things on it and eat from it. So eventually I just took this salad plate, but I had to keep telling them, no, don't take this plate. Like they kept trying to take it. So the other thing with these places is they'll immediately like take the bigger plates when they're finished. So basically I just had to hold it the whole fucking time so they wouldn't fucking take it. And same thing happened when I went to Yamachan, the chicken joint, and like they took it like 3 times. I ended up getting a new big plate 3 separate times, and they kept taking it. so finally like I just held it and like, don't fucking take my plate, assholes. But yeah, so that's the first course there. Then we get into the next course, and these are tiny, like these little slivers of cheese, or maybe I don't know, length of my pinky. Yeah, so tastes good. I liked it, but yeah, that's not enough just for me. You got to split this thing 4 ways, or 3 ways. That's what it was. Yeah, 3. So there's 3 pieces here. So yeah, so 3 people for the salad, 3 people for this, and basically you have like 3 people per table, but they're you're all together. So we rented out the whole place. So, but yeah, so you're supposed to split this 3 ways. So you can imagine, I was getting real fucking hungry by this time. Then they brought out these, which were delicious. Like I just wanted more plates of this. Like I was like, I don't care about anything else that you're bringing. Like just bring more of that, because these little pieces of meat were awesome. I don't know the names of stuff, so don't don't even ask. It's like I just know that things taste good. That's how I live my life. Like, oh, that tastes good, I'm gonna keep eating that. Then they brought us some fish and chips, which last year, because we went to the same place, did not get the seal of approval from our British resident, but this year they did. So they must have heard her and upped their game there. Now the pasta, on the other hand, that sucked. They had these little chicken pieces too. They're up here on the top. Those were really fucking good though. So the fish and chips were pretty good. The little chicken slivers, but that pasta, yeah, I had a bite and that was done. So they need to fix that. Working my way up to the crazy stuff. Yes, now we get into it. So here's the place that you want to go. Okay, so don't worry about that cabbage stuff. It's popular in Japan, but it's like super expensive in this place. But so this place called Yamachan. So it's famous for the chicken wings, and the probably not going to find a better chicken wing place in Japan. And if you do, you're probably not going to get any sauce, like dipping sauce. So even with these, there's no dipping sauce like at all. But one of my favorite things to eat while I'm in Japan, thankfully, because it is from Nagoya. It's a chain restaurant, but you can get it in. So this is the first Yamachan I went to of 3, and this one is in Tokyo. So you can get it in the other cities. They're just not as common. So if you go to Nagoya, they're everywhere. But if you go to Tokyo, you gotta go to certain places to get there. I think this is the one that's in Akabane Station. I got a picture of the outside. But before we get into that, so The one on the left, this is the standard spice. And the thing about these chicken wings is they're double fried, I think is the thing about it. So basically, you rip the wing part off, nibble on whatever you can eat off of that. Throw it in the bucket. It's like one of those spittoon buckets from the old west. But that's where you throw your chicken wings in. And then basically, you hold the end that isn't broken, and then so the end that's still kind of together. That's where you're gonna put in your fingers, and then you bite down, as close to your fingers as you can, and then the meat comes right off the bone. So you should be able to do it one time. You shouldn't have any leftover meat. The way that they cook these things, and that's it. And so it's just like break the wing off, one bite, done. And they're fucking delicious, man. So fucking good. Now, the one to the right, they're not. These aren't really spicy. That's not right. They do have a kick to them, but that's not really the way to explain it. You just gotta try it. Like, more like pepper is a spice. That kind of that kind of spicy, I guess. But the ones on the right are the extra spice. So it's the same kind of spice. They just like douse it, so it's just powder on the fucking top. It's so much spice. So my friend and I went to see what the fuck was it? Mad Max Fury Road, and we got the popcorn, and we both had our own like little medium bag or whatever it was, maybe a large bag because by the end of this movie. But that movie was just so fucking good that we just kept eating. And then we ended up eating all the popcorn, and it was so salty. By the end of the movie, like on the drive home, our lips were like cracking, and like we're so dehydrated from being this salty fucking popcorn. But that's what this stuff is like, man. It's so like you don't want to test your blood pressure after eating these. But they're so fucking good. The other thing you don't want to do is for the extra spice powdery ones, don't make sure you're not breathing at all. Like don't inhale at any moment, whether it be through your nose or through your mouth, because that shit is just gonna get lodged in your throat and like you're gonna cough like never before. It's because it's just powder. But man, they're so fucking good. I like the more spice one. But basically you order, like, they come in like 5 at a time or something like that. So basically you order 2 plates or 3 plates at a time or something like that. I mean, you can order more, but because you're definitely gonna eat them. So I don't know, I ate like 20 wings. Who knows? Fucking delicious. Yeah, Yamachan. Woo! Ric Flair. You gotta get it. But yeah, so Yamachan, let me show you the one that we went to. I'm pretty sure this is Akabane Station, which is pretty busy. So if you see those videos of people getting pushed on the train, that's like kind of like this area here. If not, it is this area, depending on the time. But let's see. Yeah, so this Yamachan is actually above what's called a Don Quixote. So it's actually this weird little bird thing. That's a crazy place. But first, let's get into Yamachan. So, Yamachan's up there on the second floor of this building. You actually can't go through the Don Quixote, so it's deceiving. The Yamachan, you actually got to go to the left of this building to get around there. But so this is one of the few that are in Tokyo. So highly recommend going to Yamachan. Go to Akabane Station's cool place. I'll show you some other stuff that's pretty funny. Walking around there as well. But so Donkey for the other things. Holy shit. That is like sensory overload for that place. It's just like, it's like going to an arcade without arcade games. That's what it sounds like. There's so much going on. And the aisle's really small. At least this one you can find your way out. There's one in Nagoya, in Sakai, and holy shit, you cannot find your way out of that place. It's impossible. Once you're in, that's it. It's like, you've always been here. Like, no. But yeah, Donkey and Yamachan. So you do gotta go into Donkey, because that is an experience for fucking sure. Oh, there's also like a Big Echo. So that's like a big chain, karaoke chain. So these things are like everywhere. I'm surprised this isn't bigger in the States. As much as everybody does fucking karaoke at the bars. Like basically they just have these like karaoke hotels essentially, and you just rent a room. You can get a solo room too, so you can if you want to, yeah, practice, I guess. But usually you go in there as a big group, and you just pay for however many hours. Many a nights spent in one of these places because you missed the last train, and then basically you just stay there until like 5:30 in the morning. So you stay overnight. The good thing is typically either you can get like all you can eat, all you can drink. They water them down, but we usually just bring our own. And if they don't allow you, just kind of put it in the backpack and keep it hidden as you go in there. It's Japan. They're not going to check. It's honor system. You'll be fine. And then yeah, so there's actually this is like one of like 3 of these buildings for karaoke, or karaoke, as they say in Japan. But what else is there? Now we're getting. Oh yeah, so now we're getting into the the back streets of this area. So just around the corner, this is actually just a cool building. I thought it looked cool. So it's like a fish restaurant of some kind. Fish restaurant, seafood restaurant of some kind. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I just thought it looked cool on the outside. But as we go down further into the abyss here, that is Akabane, we get to the little skinny streets here. Oh, I gotta make this small so you can see it. Boom. So they have it's like the restaurant district here. And basically, if you want to feel like you're in Bloodsport and you're on your way to the Kumite, there's a whole bunch of places like that in Japan. So this is one of them. So it's just pick your poison here. There's all kinds of seafood restaurants, gyoza, big boy gyoza restaurants, ramen restaurants, udon, everything you want. Long time. To include It. So for your lower back pain, Madam Hands on Wings, Filipino Palace. Talk about your penis. Happy endings do exist in Japan, FYI. So, ladies, be careful out there. All right, and then so I actually got not an answer. I wasn't asking for this, but I found out what this meant. So this is a senbero. Okay, senbero. Now, so it's 4 characters there. I'm teaching you some Japanese here. So senbero. Okay, so the R's are like L's. Senbero. All right. So what this means? So sen is like sen en is like 1,000 yen, as you can see in the sign there. And then I didn't realize what this actually meant, so I just thought it was like, a good deal. But basically, it has a important meaning, is what I was told. So it means 1,000 yen, get drunk, or something like that. Yeah. So basically, it's your happy time. So special for 1,000 yen, which is fucking ridiculous. So back to our exchange rate, right? So how much is 1,000 yen, get drunk? Real money. That's about $6.53. So you can get drunk on $6.53 in Japan. Just look for this senbero sign. All right, and then I thought this was just cool. Little pirate sign, because I've been watching One Piece, which I think they're coming out with the next one pretty soon. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah, I just thought that was cool. Then is this the sketchy sign? It might be sketchy. I'm not sure if it is or not, but yeah. I'm not 100% sure what this. They always have these little cute characters in Japan. So Aichan here. Um, now, this could be the city mascot because they have those too. Or I was a little concerned with the heart because it's holding a heart. Because right below him and everything around here is all the ladies with their signs trying to get you to go in for the fix your lower back pain, your penis. So yeah, so I'm not sure if that's like some kind of Cupid city mascot or if that's like I don't know some kind of jizz character or something. I don't know. But yeah, be careful out there. Now let me minus this a little bit here. I'm not sure why I said it that way. Oh shit. Here we go. Boop. Okay. Woo! Ric Flair. Making a comeback. That dude's so old, man. Let's see. Oh, there's like one. Oh, there it is. There it is. So there's also this sign. Huge is delicious. Now, because this is restaurant slash lower back pain back massage place, Meadow Hands on Wings, Filipino Palace, which, speaking of, let's go and have that commercial there. Where is that at?
Are you a man? A lonely man? My woman don't play no more, man. A man on man kind of man. Either way, when you're a man, you have man needs. And one of those is a release from all the stress and pain that comes from being a man. Whether it's working a double shift down at the Women's Big and Tall or chronic deep lower back pain, come on down to Madam Hands on Wings Filipino Palace, where they guarantee a quick release of any and all manly pain. Download the app and use a promo code Hard on Reviews to get off 50% for your first visit and the other 50% free of charge.
Woo! Meadow Hands on Wings, Filipino Palace. Huge is delicious, as they say. Now, lost one of my viewers because of that commercial. Oh man, love it. Now, like I said, depending on this area, this could be for a restaurant, could be for food, or it could be for the lower back pain. I don't know. But it's there. That's what it is. All right, and then the other thing here, let's see. This was kind of cool. They had their they used the building to make this cool looking like sign thing. So it's definitely talking about food here. So some kind of meat, probably pork, depending on what else is there. But yeah, I just thought it was cool how they use the pipes and everything for that. Where's it? There we go. Oh yeah. Then they also have, I've seen quite a few of these. The Cheers. Cheers International. To drink, to eat, to dance, and smile. Shop bar. But I don't think this is the only Cheers in Japan. I think there's a whole bunch of them. But I did not go in here. So I don't know what it's actually like inside. I don't know if everybody knows her name or not. But, does anybody remember that show? But they do have Goo It. Oh my god. I don't like. Huge is delicious. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh man, gotta love Japan. It's awesome. All right, here we go. Let's see. This is just another cool looking restaurant too. So just everything looks fucking cool, even if it's old. It looks fucking cool in Japan. A lot of this is like kind of like almost outdoors ish. Let's see. Then the next thing. Oh yeah. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is a Denny's. in Japan. I gotta tell you, way better than you would ever expect it should be. So this is like a 5-star restaurant in comparison to anything in the States, Denny's wise. We got a Denny's like I can walk to. It's like probably like 5-10 minutes to get there, and it looks like it's closed down, but it's not. It's definitely open, and I am never going in there. But Denny's in Japan, fuck yeah, it's fucking awesome. You should go there just to see the difference and what my Denny's could be, but isn't, because it's fucking dirty. Okay, and then I don't know what that sound was. Like a pop, woo, Ric Flair, and then there's also, I don't know, it just everything has to be cute in Japan. So the perfect beer burger. I didn't go in here either, but so it's like this little tiny, looks like a mobile home inside the station. But yeah, perfect beer burger. I don't know, probably okay, but yeah, it's probably not a perfect beer burger. Beer burger, bear burger. Maybe that's what they're going for, and they just misspelled it. I wouldn't be surprised in Japan. And then, okay, so this ends the Tokyo trip. This is in Shinjuku Station. So I got this tempura udon meal. It was fucking awesome. This was the last meal I had in Tokyo before moving on. But yeah, it was delicious. Loved it. And super cheap. Like, I want to say this was like, how much was this? This was like, say 1,500 yen. How much is that? $9.80. God damn. Living like a king in Japan. You just got to get there. That's the only problem. But once you get there, you can live like a fucking king. So, now we're getting into some nature stuff later. Well, yeah, before I show you, I gotta show you the big lady first. This is like a 50-foot woman. I'm a woman. This is what you're gonna see if you watch that Predator movie. You're gonna see a whole lot of whoa man. and a whole lot of not Predator. Gay. But yeah, so they changed. This is Nana-chan. So this is in downtown Nagoya, by the station. But yeah, so they changed her outfit seasonally. And yes, you can look up her dress. Oh man. But yeah, so it's just a giant woman. That's all I got to say about that. That's all it is. It's just a giant woman. But there's actually yeah, this too. So this is the spiral building. So the thing about Nagoya is it's not as spread out as far as like the skyscrapers go and everything. So really easy to find the city center. So you can kind of just like look for this is really recognizable, and then kind of make your way back to the city center, no matter how far away you are. So really easy to navigate in Nagoya. So highly recommend. Love this fucking town. Even the underground. It's if you try to go to the underground in like Shinjuku in Tokyo, holy shit, you may never return. you're gonna get fucking lost in there. But you go in the underground in Japan or in Nagoya, and it kind of lines up with the streets for the most part. So you can get to almost everywhere in the city just from underground, and navigate pretty easily. Now, you know, this is me living there for a long ass time, but I do feel like it's much easier to like figure out how to get from one place to the other. So it's like a rainy day or a super hot day, you can go underground, and, you know, beat the heat, drill start, build the heat. I say build the heat, beat the heat. But this spiral building is actually it's a gakuen, so it's a college for, I think, fashion, medical, and engineering, something like that. Maybe computers. But yeah, so this is a college. Of course, Japan has awesome looking colleges. But yeah, so that's getting into the city of Nagoya. Like I said, it's awesome. That's where you can get Yamachan like all over the fucking place. If you go to Kaneyama Station, which is like a 6-minute ride, you can get there's Yamachan on one side of the street and there's another one on the other side, because the one close to the station is always fucking packed. So they built one across the street. So you just go to that one. And where's the next one? Yeah. So then I actually went to a place called Jokoji. So it's a little station. There's not even an attendant there. So it's just like they finally installed a little beep thing for your IC card, so that's your train pass, which you can use for basically everything. You can buy food and all that stuff with it too. But they used to not even have that. So you get off at the station, there's like nowhere to go. Now they at least have one of those. Still no station attendant. But this is what it looks like. So sometimes that water is a little higher, but at the moment, and this is an old hotel just outside that station. And it's like the fucking Walking Dead. Windows are blown out. You have to get to where I'm about to show you, you have to walk past this thing. But yeah, really cool fucking area though, because typically there's not a lot of people. Like I think I saw one guy on the mountain, and he's the guy that like lives there. And then I saw 2 old ladies that were going to a restaurant that's across the other side of the river here. But yeah, so this is Jokoji in Nagoya area. So super easy to get to. You don't need a car. You just take the train out to Jokoji Station, and then about a 5-minute walk to the right when you get out of the station will get you to the base of a mountain, which I'm going to show you here. Really easy hike. I'd say if you're going to picnic and eat food at the top, then it's about an hour up and down total. But if you're just going to hike up and hike back down, probably 15 minutes up, 15 minutes down. Super easy hike to do as well. So if you're on vacation, you can get it done and still have plenty of time to do other stuff during the day. Now, the other cool thing about Jokoji Station, or Jokoji, is you got to walk past the Welcome Dead building. But once you get to the base, you're going to have train tracks that you're going to have to go over or under. So it's really cool. I don't know. I love fucking bridges and tunnels and all that kinds of stuff. But yeah, this is super fucking cool area. So you start up in here, and then you get up to, I guess I remember what these numbers are. Oh yeah, and I found this fucking jawbone. Yeah, so this is like the first thing I see when I was going through there is fucking jawbone. So pretty fucking big. This is like probably the size of my forearm, I want to say. It was pretty big. And then maybe slightly smaller, but you know, still big enough. 69 here. That just happens to be the number it was. Then the official entrance. So you want to bow when you go in here. So towards the direction that the entrance, the inside is. So when you get to these little torii gates, you're going to want to bow at the gate as you go in. And then when you leave, you turn around and bow towards the interior, not the exterior. So you're going to, as you leave, turn around, bow inward. And this way you can make sure the gods are going to be in your favor, because the last year I was trying to explain to my friends, like, no, you got to pay the gods in Japan. So if you don't, they'll take notice. So, and if you do, they'll also take notice and they'll take care of you. So we were on, we'd been doing that throughout the whole trip, and then we ended up on a river, and they had like a gondola guy, and just kind of pulling you through the river. And we had a long ass day, super tired, and and one of our friends is like, man, you know what I can fucking go for right now is a fucking beer. And right as he said that, a boat with beer on it came around the corner, pulled up to ours, and sold us beer. So yeah, you got to pay the gods because they take care of you. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So that's what you want to do. You want to bow as you go in, and then when you come out, turn around, bow as you leave. Then this area gets you to, like I said, it's a really easy hike, but the main thing here is this. So you see these little paws there on the left? This means that you're on your way to the shrine with cats. So if you're a cat lover, then you'll definitely enjoy this because easy hike, and you're going to see some cats. Now, I will say it was a little chilly, so they were not as abundant as they usually are. There's usually a bunch of them, and you'll see how many there usually are. Now, this is about almost to the top, so you're getting pretty close to the top. When you get here, it's a little picnic area. They used to not have this gazebo, if I remember correctly, but so basically, there's a lot of cat stuff there, little cat beds and stuff. There's one cat that was hanging out here. We'll come back to him later, all the way back down the mountain. But there's a guy already petting the cat here, so I just kind of took a picture and left, and came back later. But yeah, so it's a really, really beautiful area to picnic in the fall. So just before the fall started, you can see the leaves slightly changing, but all basically like all orange and red here fall. So really, really cool hike. Now, this if you get here, it's like, I don't know, a minute to get to the next part. So you're real close to the top. And then it'll open up to where you have a gazebo on the left, and then all these little benches, and there's like a shrine on the right. Now, in that gazebo, they've got all the cat beds because it's getting chilly, so it was pretty cold getting up here. And I did meet one of the cats. Let me see if I can get that picture up here. At the top here. Oh, actually, wait, before I get in there. So this is another thing that you... so you find these at the shrine, so you're going to wash your hands, essentially. So you take the little cup, fill it with water, and then, kind of pour it in the palm on the back side of your hand, and then change hands and do the same thing on the other. Kind of cleanse your praying hands before you go in there. And then some places... you kind of want to just like watch other people, see what they do. Some places you basically like wash your mouth at the same time, but basically just watch what other people do. So let them go first, and then it's like there's all these like crappy sculptures that like it looks like little kids made, but they're probably some adults that made these. They're real bad down there at the bottom. But yeah, so then we get into the cat. So this is how many cats are usually here. So here's all the cat food here. This is like one of like 4 spots where they lay out all this cat food. And then there's all these little pictures and drawings that people have done with the cats. And the little prayers they've wrote on there. And then you have your little prayer box here on the right. Absolutely need to pay the gods. They will take care of you on your journey. Trust me. There's also like a really old Shiba. I swear it's been 1,000 years old since I've been going to this place, like 10 years ago. But yeah, it's still there. It's still alive. It's fucking old ass Shiba. It was kind of looking at me at first, and then eventually it was like started doing its little rawr, 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 like old man bark. It was right about the time I went over here to this part of the shrine. So it's like kind of little tiny walk around area. Now you can just go basically all the way around the backside here, and then get back to the picnic area and go back down. Or if you want to get real risky, you can start heading towards the valley, the mountain range, and this goes on forever. So you better be ready to do some real hiking. A lot harder than what you did to get here, and some camping. Better be ready for. They got bears and shit out there too, so wild boars. So you get your pots and pans and whistles. But yeah, so this is another shrine. They got a few of these out there. Make sure you pay them all. And where's the cat? Hang on. There's a couple. I gotta get through a couple pictures here. This is a little walkway to one of the shrines, but there's a graveyard over here as well. I think I'm not 100%, but that's what it looked like. That'd be a fucking cool ass place to be buried, though. What a fucking place. And then this thing was pretty badass too. This is another thing in Japan is you can get a lot better at directions by because they always have these little placards that tell you like north, south, east, west, that kind of thing. Pretty sure I got this right as far as the picture goes. Is that Higashi is east? Yeah, it should be right. Yeah, okay. But anyway, yeah, so you can navigate just by finding these little things all over the place. They got them in the cities. You just gotta look down, and then yeah, it makes life a whole hell of a lot easier when it's like I know I just need to go fucking east, and you know, as roads turn or you know whatever, just keep going east. So make sure you have a compass. Then in order to do that, unless you can navigate with the sun, which works, you just gotta you know know where the sun is or what time it is of the day is the hard part there. And we're getting close to the cats. Here we go. 2 more pictures, I think. Cat. So this is the gazebo cat area. So they got all these little cat beds and cat food. I left some little sandwich meats for the cats as well. You got to pay those gods too. make sure they get theirs. Because like I said, if you don't pay the gods, they're gonna get your ass. Oh, show. And then I'm gonna get your fix here. Don't worry. Here comes the kitty. All right. And then there's a cat. So this cat hung out with me while I was eating my lunch, and then immediately bounced when I was done eating. Like a typical cat. But it was super cool, super chill cat. Just hanging out, you know, just chill with me. He wasn't begging for food. He was just there, hoping I'd give him something. I did after I finished my my little sandwich and a krantz. I think that's what they're called. These little peanuts, which are fucking delicious. They're not really peanuts, but they're some form of nuts, which are huge as delicious. But yeah, you can pet them if you want to. They're totally down with that. But bring some hand sanitizer. I don't know where these fucking cats have been. I don't think I've ever had any issues with these cats either. Like they're all super nice too. This is the other one. So remember that first area that I was talking about? So this is the cat that was in the other area as I went down the mountain, and this motherfucker. Like almost went down all the way down to the bottom with me. Like he was just going in and out of my legs as I was walking, weaving in and out. You know, just following along with me, chilling. So I was like, so you're the god of the cats of the mountain, right? And it was just like, but yeah. So had to leave that pussy behind, you know, as one does. And then what the fuck is the other one? And then I did something that, oh yeah, before I get to that part, some cool pictures on the way back. So it's a little cool little trail. If you see this over there on the left, top left here, if you're a rock climber, there's actually a wall there, like a big ass rock. On the back side of it, you can, these are the other people that were there. I just didn't see them. I could hear them. But there's a rock climbing area over there. So if you're into that, this is one of the few places that I actually know that you can do it. It's actually on the map as a rock climbing spot. So have at it. Go do it. And if you are going to do it, if you're first time, use your legs more than your arms. That was my lesson learned with rock climbing. This is another. So there's two bridges. Or it's not as low as it looks. It's pretty low, but it's not as low as it looks. So this is one of these isn't active or something like that. I can't remember. Or one is for like transporting things. But anyway, so every once in a while you can catch the train. going by here, which is pretty fucking cool. Pictures just like, which I'll show you the station. Well, and then this is the other side of that other train tracks. Just look cool. Before some random dude was coming up with he had this is actually, yeah, so that was the other dude I saw on the way out. So this guy definitely looked foreign, like meaning not Japanese, and didn't say a fucking word to me, asshole. Like he could just said hello or konnichiwa, something like that. And then there's this so you have the river, but also this is like along the side of the road, part of it as well. So I actually had not really gone on the other side of the river to really do much, because when I looked into the map, it looked like it was like a park, and maybe there is a park, but I wasn't interested. Like I didn't want to go to the park, because I would always see these cars like parking at the Walking Dead building, but nobody was on the mountain, so they were all on the other side. But it seems like maybe they're going to, there's like a restaurant there, and look like there's going to be another park, but so I just never went over there. And then for whatever reason today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go check it out. There used to be this like tea house that is closed. I don't know if it's permanently, but I did find it, and it was this direction. I just didn't, it was like kind of nighttime when I had gone over here the last time, so I didn't see that there was a trail. So I ended up finding this other trail on the other side of the river that led me to some pretty cool areas that I didn't know even existed. And I've been hiking this mountain like for forever. So don't believe the map all the time. You might be able to find stuff off the map. 1594, that's what number I can remember here. But yeah, so I came up on these. They got waterfalls. They're not huge, but there's a whole bunch of them. So all the way through this walking area. And this is still at Jokoji. So this is like, and I was done by noon. So I got there at, I want to say I got there at like 9. And then I was able to get back to the city by like 1 o'clock, something like that, after hiking a mountain. And yeah, it's a short mountain, but yeah, so really, really cool, easy to do here. I saw this just cool looking mushroom situation here. Just reminded me of it was Ace Ventura playing the drums. But yeah, it just looked real cool. It was huge, man. It was like the size of my upper torso. It's fucking crazy. 1997. This is where it gets a little prettier. And this kind of goes up. This is somebody's house. So you walk by that along the side. Not what I thought. I thought it was going to be the tea house. This is actually just somebody's fucking house. What a fucking cool place to live, though. Holy shit. Awesome. And didn't see a soul on this trail, like, at all. It was just me there. Fucking great. And then back to the station. I should have showed you the stairs. Shit. Yeah, these stairs on the top. So I've been going around Tokyo, Kansai, back to Tokyo, and in Japan you gotta fucking walk everywhere. So my legs were fucking tired, and I decided to go to this mountain like the very next day that I had off. I was like, yeah, I just gotta get this mountain out of the way. The gods made me work to get to that shrine at the top of the mountain for this one, and then I had to get back up to this train station, and it's so many steps to get up here. It's so high. But this is what I was talking about. So you don't, there's no station attendant, so you just have these little machines there, which they didn't always have. So there was a time when I first went here, where it was just you get off the train and there was nothing. There's just nothing to beep, nothing. Just get off the train and go. It's fucking crazy. So they've upgraded a little bit, just not a whole lot here. Then what is after this? Oh yeah. So then, oh yeah, and then I get on the train. So this is one of the few times you'll see this situation on a fucking train in the middle of the afternoon. It just literally I think there was one old lady like in car number 8 or something like that, and it was it. I walked this whole fucking thing. There's nobody in it, and until you get to like the next couple of stations as you get closer to like civilization, and then it filled up pretty quick after that. But at this point, there was like nobody on there. It's fucking cool. And then, damn it. Oh yeah, here we go. Then I did go to the Nagoya Dome, home of the Nagoya Dragons. So the baseball team. And if you've never seen the movie Mr. Baseball, it's an American movie. It's basically about he used to be a baseball player in the States, and then you know, kind of fell out and ended up having to play in Japan, which happens. There's actually a lineup of non-Japanese baseball players on their team. But then, anyways, the team that he joins in the movie is the Dragons. So it's a real team. This is the team. Typically, they're pretty shitty, but you know, it's hard being a Dragons fan. But that's my home. So, or well, not my home, but my home while I was in Japan. So I support the Dragons. But there it is. It's Junichi Dragons. And they have these stupid mascots, man. I'm gonna have to pull it up online, but I'll show you the ones that they kind of look like dragons. Like, you have the coolest fucking name. You don't have a dragon as your fucking mascot. So they kind of have these like everything in Japan's gotta be fucking cute. So you have these stupid looking gay ass dragons. Like, they're so dumb looking, and then like they're not even really like used anymore because they got this stupid thing called a duala. I don't know what the fuck that is. Let me pull it up though. Fucking duala. Let's see. It's like a man bear thing, man bear pig. Let's see, duala mascot. There we go. Oh my god, what the fuck is this thing? Yeah, this is a pretty good one. Open image, new tab. There we go. Why does it keep making it so fucking small? Bigger. Alright, well, that's gonna have to work. Alright, there we go. Why is it not showing? There it is. That's a duala. What the I have no fucking idea. This is some fucking stupid koala thing. But a duala. Whatever. What is that? I don't know what the hell that is. You're dragons, man. You have literally the coolest fucking name. Why don't you have a dragon, like a badass dragon, as your mascot? I don't understand. It's so ridiculous. Instead, they go with this stupid duala thing. Ugh. They don't even use the dragon, like the kind of dragons, like anymore. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. So that's the Nagoya Dragons. Then, oh yeah. And then I did make it by the, I went by the old jiu-jitsu gym. And one of two. This is the last one that I went to. The one that was like, you had to walk through this, like, so it was on the second floor, but the first floor was like the storage area for this gym. But they just got some new mats, super fucking thick. Man, we were using some, might as well been on concrete when I was there. Fucking hell. Like, I stepped on there, I was like, holy shit. Like, this is amazing. But yeah, they're going at it there. Super cool. Be back there. I was not in any capacity to be able to do anything. My legs were shot by this time. Like, I was just fucking done. You'll see if you ever go to Japan how much walking you fucking do, man. It's a lot. And then what else was there? Oh yeah. And then while I was gone, my dog, little Sheba there, waiting on me. You're back in the States. And then, just thought I'd pepper that in there. Woo! Ric Flair. Then, did go to the shrine. That's the next part. Let's see. Damn it. What was it? I wasn't paying attention what number I was on. Here we go. This is a Kanayama Station. 1616. God damn it. So Kanayama Station's pretty interesting. So on one side of the station, it's like really pretty and nice, modern, upscale looking. It's actually called Asunal or Asunal. I just call it Asunal. But so they have this nice little area where they do concerts and everything. And then on the other side looks like this. So this is Shantytown. So this, on the weekend, this is what it looks like because they have the market there. But when it's not the weekend, there's like people trying to get noticed. So you have all these like street musicians out here. And I gotta say, 9 times out of 10, they are fucking terrible. Like just tone deaf. There's one guy that sounded pretty good. But he was like the last night that I was there or something. But all the other nights, like, holy fuck. God damn. Terrible. So you can get like little trinkets. Palm reading, maybe. I'm not sure. There's some guys doing reggae over here. That actually sounded pretty good. I was surprised. But not like the street musicians. This is like the market thing, the weekend thing. So obviously they're going to be a little better for that. So this is like the Shantytown side of Kanayama Station. This is where the kokuichi is, though, which is like the Japanese curry. Fucking amazing. So good. 16. Let's see. Getting there. Oh, yeah. So this. Let me make sure I get their name right before I pull them up. So these are these are my buddies that I met up with while I was there. And damn it, they changed their name. There it is. Eigo Tokoro. There we go. So that's their YouTube channel, Eigo Tokoro. And basically, they look over like Harry Potter, Marvel, those movies, and kind of teach English. I guess colloquialisms and all that stuff using film. And they've got, what do they got now? So they've been doing really well. Damn. Last time I checked, it was like not that long ago. Just over 10,000. Now they're at like almost 14,000 subscribers. Only 485 videos. So that's pretty fucking good. And they're actually making not a whole lot of money, but they're making some. So inspiring. Yeah. Keep on keeping on, brothers. Yeah. And so we talk shopping about YouTube and all that. And, very inspiring to see them doing so well and getting after it. Then I got some more ramen, as one does in Japan. Oh man, it's back to this again. I think I clicked the wrong button or something. There you go. So this is another pork miso ramen, but this has that little red blob there in the middle. That's the spicy stuff, and it really isn't that fucking spicy. It's just Japanese spice is not spicy. I will say though, at Yamachan they have this spicy noodle thing that was actually properly spiced. Like, I mean, it's not gonna kill you or anything, but that was pretty good. But this was like not spicy at all. I ate like a half of that clump, just that and nothing. But I will say, if you get a kokuichi, the 10 spice, that might hurt you. Any place that has milk on the menu, that's not a good sign when it comes to your colon. But woo, Ric Flair, Metamucil. I use it. Sponsor me. Actually, I had to use these mini fiber things. It's like a mini fibe is what it's called. It's like a pink bottle. And I will say that sometimes it was like pretty instant. because it's like a Metamucil. It's a liquid, but it's kind of chunky. Once it cakes up, and once it's inside of you, this stuff was just just a drink, and it fucking like there's at least 2 times where it's like I drank and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go, and yeah, took care of business, and thank God for the bidets in Japan, so works out pretty well. Yeah, so this is another ramen here. Yeah, what did I get? 16. And I also got this Amikuji, I think that's what's called. Did I say that right? Amikuji, that's what it is. Omikuji. So basically, this is like your fortune. You shake this little container, a stick pops out, and you tell them the number on the stick, and they give you this little thing. So basically, this is like I think this says something like whatever the things that your challenges that you're going through will soon be over, and you'll be prosperous or something like that. That's kind of what this says. So basically, you get these, and it's like your fortune at the shrine. What was it 1624? Okay, and then where I got that was Atsuta Jingu Shrine. So this is one of the main shrines in Japan. This is in Nagoya, or near Nagoya, I guess. But so basically, they have these 3 imperial items. So it's like a sword, shield, and something else. Can't remember what the other thing was. But so supposedly, there's 3 of these main shrines that hold one of those items, and this one holds the sword, supposedly. Now you're never gonna fucking see it. You might see a replica, but you're never gonna see it. Those are the imperial things. Kind of like I think the history is like the gift. They were gifts from the goddess, the gods, or something like that. So therefore, the imperial family. But anyway, this is the shrine. Where you go up to it, and you bow twice, and then you clap twice, then you bow again. So basically, bow twice, clap twice, pray, and then bow again when you're done. So, yeah, but you got to throw your money in first. Make sure you pay the gods, or else they're not gonna take care of you, or they will take care of you otherwise. All right, 1624 means I'm right here. 25. Oh, yeah, and they had this big ass tree. They had a few of these. So these are like over 1,000 years old, these trees. Well, at least one of them is. But they put these big ass ropes around them. So there's like definitely like a cool looking tree, but like spirit trees of some kind. They're holy trees, sacred trees. So yeah. Typically, you're not going to be able to get near those things, which is good because people are stupid. So, but the other one that's kind of like in the main area, this is what it looks like. It's fucking cool looking. Look at that thing. That's a big ass tree, man. I mean, it's not like redwoods in California, but still big ass tree. But it's old. Like this one is over 1,000 years old. Fucking crazy. So that's why they got that blocked off, so you don't fucking get in there. Some drunk asshole is gonna go chop it down or something. Let's see, and then this just look cool. So they have these little lantern things throughout this area. Just thought it looks cool. But if you watch Ancient Aliens, they got a replica of one of those things here. Where is it? The Dogon. Or whatever it is. Oh wait, I forgot about this. So this is the wall. So this gate is like I want to say it's permanently closed, but supposedly this was when they moved the sword, imperial sword, to this area. It went through this gate. So now it's just this section, but apparently this was like what they closed off, sealed it off. So people couldn't leave or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but something like that. So this, and now it's just there. So it's just this little section of the wall. But cool to look at either way. But yeah, there's nothing really else going on there. And then, oh yeah, here it is. This is the Dogon. Is that what this thing's? So I definitely saw this on Ancient Aliens. So this is what do they call it? Megane no something. So basically, their eyes look like they're wearing ski goggles or something like that. This particular one, so this is like a replica of like the real one. So it's from the Jumon period, which is like old, like ancient peoples of Japan. So obviously that looks kind of, space alien-ish. But anyway, so the big eyes look like he's wearing ski goggles. So they call this like the glasses thing or whatever. So this statue is actually donated by the some glasses company, I think, because they were trying to promote their company or something like that. Can't remember. So this is like Megane something is what they call it now. So Megane is like glasses. But I don't know, it's pretty fucking random. So, and then I went to then they have this little pond area, which looks really cool at this particular spot. But behind me is like where all these like they've got like a weird looking pirate ship looking thing, like seat places to sit. So it's like the relaxing area, but it's a koi pond. There's a heron somewhere in there. I think it's on that rock or something. Somebody got too close and it flew away. So just let them be. Let the herons be. But yeah, super pretty area. And you can walk around this backside here. But yeah, I don't really care for the other stuff. It just feels really out of place. This doesn't, but the stuff around, like behind me, feels really out of place in this shrine area because it's huge. You can walk around through this place. It's basically like a giant park. I used to live near, like down the street from this place. So I used to catch the train and it's open 24 hours, so you can walk through there. Not the shops, obviously, but the areas. So I used to walk through there at night. It was like fucking nobody. Ghost town. Which if they exist in Japan. Just saying. Yeah, so here's one of many entrances to this Atsuta Jingu shrine. This huge torii gate to go through. But same thing, remember, you gotta bow when you go in, turn around and bow on your way out. So you're paying your respects. And you do it like as you get to the actual gate. So it's like you're standing kind of like underneath the gate, essentially. That's how I do it. Hopefully I'm doing it right. Then, because it was so close to my old apartment, I swung by there. But on the way, there is the original Nagoya port. So this is it. There's not much else there. That they have this little thing to commemorate where the original Nagoya port is. Now they have a bigger one, much further away. But this was where everything used to come in. So it's kind of cool that I used to live along this river here. But I actually got to see the sunset on the shoreline that I used to stand on when I used to live down here. So this is the old dock, the old port right here. So yeah, so I watched the sunset over here before going to the my old apartment, swing by there. But also before going to the onsen, or not onsen, sento. So I'll give you some background on that too. Damn it, 16. There we go. Oh yeah, before that. So this is the bar boat that you can go to. There's a bunch of little docks along this river, and depending on the day and the time, this boat will be in a different area. And I think you can ride it. I'm not 100%, but I think you can. You can ride this boat. But it's a bar on a boat. That's all it is. But it's kind of cool. You get your little tiny place, kind of away from everything. You're on the water. They have dinner boats too that you can take, but that's kind of, you go. That has a river. But yeah, so after this, I swam by my old apartment on my way to Canal Resort. So this is a chain. They're kind of all over the place, but highly recommend if you can find one. Fucking crazy to look at on the outside. They have all these like colorful statues and bright lights everywhere on the outside. But really cheap. I want to say it's like 1,500 yen. Let's say 2,000, just to overshoot it a little bit here. So if we do 2,000 yen, so that's $13 is how much this will cost you. So basically, this is what they call a super sento. So an onsen, as people know them, those are the hot tubs, but these are the onsens are the natural hot tubs, natural hot spring. And then the sentos are the man-made versions of those, so like a regular hot tub. And then there's also what they call super sentos, and that's what this is. So super sentos are like gigantic. So there's lots of different places you can go to either be in hot tubs or cold plunges or saunas. So they also had a salt sauna, which I'd never seen before. Which is interesting. Still don't really know how it works, but it's kind of awkward when you're trying to like, watch people, but they're all fucking naked. It's like, how do you do this? And you feel fucking weird. So the first time I went to, this place. First time I went to a Sento was actually at this place many years ago, and I remember. So you get like it's not a robe. It's like a robe suit. So it's like you got a top half and a bottom half. So you got shorts and that. So they give you that. They give you all your towels and all this stuff. There's shampoos and all those things you can take a shower because you want to do that. Excuse me. Maybe I need to get some water. So you want to clean yourself before you go into the hot tubs, and then you want to clean yourself when you leave. So they have all that, everything you need. You don't need to bring anything. So even as a tourist, you can just go right in. Now you are gonna have to figure out your tattoo situation. So if you have tattoos, you might want to just stick to the centos that are in the airports or their hotel airports. Maybe they have those. Usually they'll be okay, but anything outside of that is probably not going to let you in. So I've got a tattoo on my wrist, so basically I just wrapped a towel around it and took care of that. So so basically you go in here, and then it's like 2,000 yen or something like that. You get your bathrobe, your towels. And so the first time I went in here, I go into the you might want to understand where men's and women's are. That'd be a good thing. But same thing. Just watch people entering and exiting. Wherever the dudes are going, that's where you need to go. So I went into the dude version, and they got these. It's like the restaurants have those little cloth curtains on the outside. So they have something similar, but they're a lot bigger. And so I open up the cloth curtain, and the first fucking thing I see is this dude air drying his balls in front of a fan, like right there in the doorway. And he's like super fucking ripped. He's like Brad Pitt in Fight Club ripped, and he's just air drying his balls. Like there's no getting around this guy. I had to walk around him to get through this place. He's got his like leg propped up. I was like, Jesus Christ. So that was my first getting into this place. But yeah, so you're gonna be naked. Everybody else is gonna be naked. It's gonna be weird if you're not used to that kind of thing. So or things. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that. But nobody cares. So like I said, it is awkward. We're trying to what do you call it? Mimic. So when you don't know how to do things, it's hard to figure out how to do that when everybody's naked. So I don't really know how to use the salt sauna. That's the moral of that story. But yeah, so I would go into the sauna. It's so fucking hot. I don't know how hot it was. It was really fucking hot. But I was in there and then did the cold plunge after that, which is like way easier if you've been in the sauna. It was like 18 degrees Celsius. What is that in real temperature? Get out of here, Duwala. Stupid man. Celsius. You know how to spell Celsius. That's to Fahrenheit. It's a Kelvin. What the fuck is a Kelvin? Alright, here we go. So 18, that's 64 degrees. That's not that bad. I mean, it was pretty fucking cold, but I think that's what it said. At 18 Celsius. Yeah, so that would have been about 64 degrees. Really fucking cold though when you haven't been in the hot tub or the sauna. So, but yeah, so you got all those things super cheap, and you can spend the whole day there. You don't have to like, there's not like a time limit. So I was there for like 2 hours, but you literally could stay there from like the time they open to the time they close if you wanted to, for 2,000 yen. And you absolutely could, because they got lounges everywhere. There's an outdoor area that you can see well, it's a kind of a dirty river. It butts up against a Brazilian town, so it's out in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. But you can get a boat ferry like to the resort, or you can get a bus to the resort. So that's what most people do. I walked it because I used to live around there, and but yeah, so it's really really cheap, really cool place. There's restaurants there, so like I said, you could actually potentially make a day of it. And I used to go there in the morning, and just fucking chill all day, going in hot tubs all fucking day. But yeah, awesome place. Now speaking of, I did go back to the original jiu-jitsu gym. What number is that? 16. So, 49. Which is Impacto Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So pretty highly ranked in Japan now, or in Asia now. Can't remember what it is now, but it's up there. They're pretty good. But this is a Cuban Danchi. This is my original gym. This place is fucking brutal, I tell you. So there's a lot of beasts going to this place. That's what it looks like on the outside. But it used to be just this little tiny area over here on the right, and now they've been able to expand quite a bit over. So it's a lot bigger than it used to be. But it used to be not small, fairly small. And yeah, so this I remember first person I rolled with was like this giant dude. There's another episode where I showed a picture of him, I think, and it's like wrestling a tree trunk. It's fucking crazy. So that was my first experience with jiu-jitsu, and yeah, so I spent a lot of time in this place. It's brutal. The people here are rough as shit. A lot of judo people, a lot of young guys that are really fucking like fast and gigantic for Japanese people or Brazilians, because there's a lot of some Japanese people, but most of them are Brazilian. So a lot of big guys go there. But yeah, pretty freaking cool to be able to go back there. I didn't get a lot of time there because I had to go, but I did make an effort to go back, swing back by the old gym. Then I did have my last meal in Japan was katsudon. So this is a tonkatsu, which is like fried pork cutlet, and just over rice and some egg, and it has some miso soup there on the right. And they got this like, I don't know what the hell that stuff is, but I like it. It's not the first time you try it, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? But some kind of tea thing. But yeah, I fucking love this meal. Super cheap. I want to say this is like 600 yen, which let's go back to our conversion rate here, which is $3.92. So, and this is definitely you can get full enough to go walk around forever as you do in Japan. But yeah, so this is at a place called Katsuya. So there's those little bottles there. The one on the bottom left there. That's the extra little spicy things, which I put a whole bunch of them on there. Fucking good. That big bottle in the middle there. That's like this kind of sweet sauce thing. That's pretty good too, but I don't use it. I like how it tastes on its own. But yeah, so this is I kept walking by and I was like, fuck man, I want to go to this place. And it opened at like 10:30. I thought I was gonna be the only one in there. And by the time I got there at like 10:35, because it was like right next to the hotel that I was staying at, and it was like 5 other guys in there already before I even got there. It's crazy. But yeah, super awesome, super cheap. You live like king, Japan. The next thing, what's the Katsunon? Oh yeah. So one of the last pictures I took was the name of this fucking store, man. Books and drugs. Japan, gotta love it. So this is in the Haneda airport. So yep, whatever you need, we got it. Books and drugs. I did buy some drugs while I was there. Bought some sleeping pills for the plane, but they're not as good as so I bought some to go to Japan. So NyQuil and that kind of stuff is like illegal over there in Japan. So I bought it while I was in America so I could use it on the plane to Japan so I could get some sleep. I got about 7 hours on that. And then I bought the little sleeping pill in Japan on the way back. I only got about 3 hours off of those. So yeah, totally different kind of lifestyle, but you get used to not having that kind of stuff. So don't bring NyQuil. It's illegal. Okay? Don't fucking do it. Check for legality of things before you start going overseas, because every country is going to be a little different. Let's see here. I think that's it for the pictures. But yeah, so Japan. Find some. Where's a good? I know it's a good picture. There we go. That's a good picture. Huge is delicious. Let's make that bigger. Pun intended. Woo! Ric Flair. Make sure she's pointing at that. There we go. Boom. Hot lady pointing at it. Pointing at that dick. Oh man. But that's it. Basically, that was my trip to Japan. The fun stuff anyway. And highly recommend going. Make sure you get some yamachan in you. And try not to get too many gyozas in you. That's what you like. Woo! And on that note, thanks for stopping by. And don't let your meat loaf.
Mailman podcast coming to you. MLE man coming to you. Talking about Minnesota internet. If you don't like it, you can go to hell. Mailman podcast coming to you. MLE man coming to you.